a terrible nightmare. Somebody slap me and wake me the fuck up, because I'm ready to get on with it.
Now, I got good news and I got bad news for you guys. The good news is America dodged a huge bullet with Kamala Harris. But the bad news is we may have a Temu version of a Kamala Harris in the making. That's right.
And so I am going to fight him every step of the way until we get what we deserve, because it was my ancestors that built this motherfucker.
We're gonna call her Kamala Harris 2.0, aka Jasmine Ratchet Crockett.
Elon, if you're watching, come through, boo.
I am convinced by now, us black people, we are cursed. We are cursed to have the worst of us to speak for us. And for that reason, I am making a public service announcement to black women.
This is not what we should be doing. I don't even know why we fighting with Greenland. Why we fighting with Greenland? We fighting with Canada. We fighting with Mexico. Yet we in love with Putin. What is happening? Like, this is not America. This is a terrible nightmare. Somebody slap me and wake me the fuck up, because I'm ready to get on with it.
I am calling all the elegant black women that still believe in conservative values to please come in front of the congregation. I am calling all the beautiful, educated black women that believe in family values, that believe in protecting the children, that believe in marry before you carry, to come in front of the congregation.
And bullshit, let me just be real. And we ain't gonna sit for that shit.
Because we cannot continue to allow a small minority of ratchet black women to be the voice in the image of black women in general. Because the black women I know, they have class, they have elegance, they are educated, they are quiet, they carry themselves in a respectful manner, they dress in a respectful manner. It is time to stop this hood, ratchet, big eyelashes, long fingernails, bad weaves black women to continue to destroy your image. And for that reason, I'm calling all of you to come in front of the congregation.
Child, are you ready to see this fuck ass, fake ass felon on stage? I see you got your cross, because you know the devil is here to still kill and destroy.
I needed some garlic.
Some
That's
garlic.
it. I need some garlic too. I need all the things, honey. Am I ready to see him? No. But you know, we'll see. I'm here.
Look, I'm calling it the state of delusion with this man, because obviously he's very delusional.
Yeah.
Child, let's talk about delusion. This man really thinks that he's going to give the American people, and some people believe this lie, that he's going to give us a $2,000 check. The math ain't mathing.
2,000. I thought it was 5.
Maybe it's 5,000. You know, they can't get their numbers right.
Let me help you. It's 0. How about that? It's 0. And I know people gonna feel away. Listen, all I do is give y'all facts. So you come back to me when you don't get that check and say, Jasmine, you were right. Just like y'all want to get out there and say all kinds of, other stuff.
First of all, thank you for making the back of my head famous. But second of all, if we could do a sequel.
You guys notice how they removed the alcohol from her hand? Disgusting. We dodged drunk Kamala, and now we have to deal with drunk Ratchet Jasmine.
If you could tell Donald Trump anything tonight, what would you tell him?
I would tell him to grow a spine and stop being Putin's hoe.
And also, she's really going out here defending a very unpopular administration. The Democrats, they're very unpopular right now, and their issues are unpopular, and she's running out here trying to protect and defend that, and it's not a good look, especially with black folks. We ain't trying to hear none of that shit. And her social media strategy is forced. She's trying too hard to go viral. It's cringy because it's performative sass, and she's out here promoting more immigration. So you're not really reading the room. And also, to be very honest, that whole strong, sassy black woman trope, that shit is being overplayed. Yeah, that lost its muster. See, this is why the DNC, they're about a decade behind. They think, okay, let's push out that strong black woman, sister girl shit, and everybody's going to fall for it and fall in line. So they get Jasmine out here to be the sassy, no nonsense black woman to excite the base. And people are tired of that shit because, okay, strong black women didn't run around sassing all day. They did something for the family. They provided for the family. They sacrificed for the family. They fed the family. They advocated for the family. That's where the strength was. The strength wasn't you running around being loud, sassy, with big goddamn caterpillar eyelashes and flipping bundles all day. You know what? And that's not associated with black woman's strength. That's associated with hood radishness, which is the opposite of black woman's strength.
Bill nailed it, man. Bill nailed it. It's cringy, it's forced, it's embarrassing, it's a bad image for black women, it's a bad image for black people in general. And that's why it's important. That's why it's important, especially us black people, to call it out. Call it out and say, listen, this is not who we are. This is not what we believe in. This is not what we associate ourselves with. No.
Yo, this is the Ranking Rizzler on Appropriations, serving Connecticut's 3rd District. It's time to enter your dark academia Congress era. All right, besties, House Appropriation is the money moves in Congress. We are not chasing the bag, we are the bag. Democrats are making life smoother through government funding. It's giving, skibbity. So Sigma, main character energy. But Republicans' Project 2025 is mad sus. Eliminating the Department of Education? Negative aura points. Basically, the biggest phantom tax on the environment, on your education, and your rights. Big L posting it online, buddy. Democrats understood the assignment, but go off. See how I keep you informed? Very cutesy, very demure.
Oh, that was cringy. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, what is a disappointment? What is an embarrassment? The Democratic Party is acting like a company that is failing, thinking they are failing because they are not doing enough marketing, thinking that they are failing because they are not spending enough money in branding. But in reality, they are failing because their product is basura. They are failing because their service is garbage. So instead of taking a couple steps back and say, wait a minute now, let us improve the service, let us improve the product, they take the money they have and try to spend it all in marketing, try to spend it all in branding. That's exactly how the Democratic Party is behaving. Instead of saying, you know what, the American people voted for President Trump, number one, since our goal is to work for the American people, and the American people have spoken, they gave President Trump a mandate. Let us sit down and work with President Trump to see what we can bring, what we can do for the American people. Instead of doing that, number one, they are doing everything they can to block President Trump from achieving the promises he made to the American people. Instead of doing that, right now they already sue President Trump over 100 times. In less than 8 weeks, President Trump has been in office. That's how arrogant they are. That's how stupid and incompetent they are. Instead of saying, you know what, not only we're going to work with President Trump, we're also going to talk to the American people so we can take notes. In the next election, we can possibly have a better case. No, they are pushing their basura, their garbage ideologies to the American people even harder. That's how incompetent the Democrats are. It's hard. We have a lot of work to do, guys. So that's why I'm gonna need you to hit the like button. I'm gonna need you to hit the follow, leave a comment, let the algorithm know that you are against these nonsense leftist woke radical behaviors. And of course, I'll see you in the next video.
Wait for it. Here it comes.
I am hoping.
Oh my God, look at the nail. Dio mio. Wait. Oh my God.